children, today I am going to take your history as well as civics class. Let me first take your history class. Jainism and Buddhism. Today I am going to give you some question answers of this chapter. Number 1. Give any two sources to reconstruct the two great religious movements, Jainism and Buddhism. Answer. The two sources to reconstruct the two great religious movements of Jainism and Buddhism are the literary sources such as the Jataka tales and the Tripitakas, archaeological sources such as the stupa at Sanchi and Stravana-Belgola in Karnataka, which is a Jain pilgrimage site, Gandhara School of Art. Number 2. Give two reasons why Magadha grew into a powerful kingdom around 600 BC. Answer. Two reasons why Magadha grew into a powerful kingdom around 600 BC are: Number 1. It had fertile plains which produced different kinds of crops. The expansion of the economy led to increased commercial activity. The king revived a lot of land revenue and other taxes. The income was used to maintain vast armies. Number 2. Iron was discovered in large quantities in Chota Nagpur and hilly regions of Magad. It did play an important role during this period as it was used mostly for making weapons and agricultural implements. Question 3. Mention two causes which favored the rise of Jainism and Buddhism in the 6th century BC. Answer. Two causes which favored the rise of Jainism and Buddhism in the 6th century BC are: Number 1. Ritualistic Vedic religion. The simple religion of the early Aryans was replaced by meaningless rituals and complicated ceremonies. The common people were greatly burdened with the elaborate rites and ceremonies which were too costly for them to perform. They became discontented with the religious beliefs and practices of the age. Number 2. Supremacy of the priestly class. With the introduction of elaborate rites and rituals, the priestly class came to occupy a position of supremacy in society. The priest dominated the life of a man from birth to death. People turned against this priest who made their religion complicated, expensive and burdensome. Question 4. Name the first and the last two Jain Tirthankaras. Answer. The first Tirthankara was Rishabh and the last two Tirthankaras were Parshvanath and Mahabira. Question 5. What was the original name of Mahabira? Answer. Mahabira's original name was Vardhamana. Question 6. How did Vardhamana become Mahabira? Answer. When Vardhamana was 20 years old, his parents died. After then, he left his house in search of truth. He lived as an ascetic and practiced rigorous penance and deep meditation. In the 13th year of his life as an ascetic, he attained true knowledge and thus came to be known as Mahabira. Question 7. Why were the followers of Mahabira called Jains? Answer. Mahabira was also called China. The word Mahabira is derived from the word Jina, means the conqueror of the self. And with this, I am ending my history class. Now, let me start your civics. Basic features of the Constitution. Today's topic is combination of rigidity and flexibility. A rigid constitution sets a difficult posture for its amendment. In such a constitution, special majority is needed for framing and altering constitutional laws. A flexible constitution is one which can be changed or amended in the same way as ordinary laws of the land. Our constitution presents a mixture of flexibility and rigidity. The provision of the constitution falls under three categories. Firstly, there are few articles which may be amended by parliament by a simple majority. Secondly, there are articles which can be amended by a majority of not less than 2/3 of the members of both houses of parliament. Such a procedure is comparatively more rigid yet reasonably elastic. In the third category, the amendment require both houses plus ratification of the legislature of not less than 1/2 of the states. The Constitution is a beautifully balanced document. The Indian Constitution is a beautifully balanced document. The three chief functions of the government, that is the legislative, executive and the judicial, have been entrusted to separate branches of the government: the parliament, the ministry, the Supreme Court and other court. The Union Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. In India, the judiciary is independent of both the executive and the legislature. Thus, no single branch of government can claim absolute authority or power. And with this, I am ending my today's class.